Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head to...
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Danon disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Well, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way. All right.
I guess...
Right.
I didn't like this...
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby. Whew!
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors, and his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels? Ow, lay off! ya! So much for the heat making him docile!
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hoodle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
I've got a good amount of info on our enemy.
That was nothing.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? Another fine day for journeying, huh?
Tell me, do you ever find yourself tiring of the vagabond existence?
It's better than being enslaved, that's for sure. I get to pick my own destination, for starters. You don't get those luxuries as a slave.
Shackle a man's feet, and you put a clamp on his heart as well.
Then there was the food. Gross slop that left you in a permanent state of hunger. Ugh, you wouldn't believe the things I ate to keep from starving. What about you? This must all sound pretty alien to someone who used to be a lord.
Is that a hint of interest in my past I detect?
I guess that's one way to put it.
Well, certainly starvation was never a concern I had to contend with. The day-to-day grind was largely taken care of for me. I even had help getting in and out of clothes. All that was required of me was standing still while looking solemn.
That's quite the downgrade you've made. It's a wonder you don't sound more bitter.
This might surprise you, but I actually don't find our current situation all that disagreeable. My own hardships paled in comparison to yours, granted. But life as a lord came laden with its own restrictions. Forgive me. Such complaints must sound like feeble extravagances to a Danon.
True, Renin opulence doesn't feature high on my sympathy list. And again, yours isn't exactly a normal case.
I suppose it's not. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder how much easier life would have been without the trappings of nobility.
You really mean that?
Pay me no heed. Not but the ramblings of a privileged eccentric. Whatever my past, it has led to my being here. That is all the reality I need concern myself with. I suppose we should call it a day. Shall we get moving? It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancia's.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
Does that mean eyes were burning holes in us?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law. So hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Take this!
Take this!
Here!
It's over!
The Arnex is coming through! Radiant love here! It's a duel of the arts! Not on my watch!
We got flyers!
I'm done! I thought you were going to let me handle it.
I'm not nearly finished. All yours!
Lunar corruption! Lunar blast! What is surrounding us? Astral energy!
Say no more!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Gotta break through! Mega Summon!
You got company! Laser field! Here's the evil! Anything in order are those rocks! Wind? A wailing dancing lightning!
Flying freeze!
What is
They just sit still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
All back in their defenses!
Glad you like your uses!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Do it!
In an instant!
Impact block!
We work well together.
Like a finely timed walk.
Use the deity! In an instant!
Impact block!
Everyone hanging in there?
Hey, new equipment! charge! Lightning Fire Blade!
The heavens must be smiling.
You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much. Let's see what you've got.
Megasonic Thrust!
Now you see what I can do!
I'm not
Can you
done!
take it?
Come on!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Frost! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
This will be a delicious piece of
Megasonic Thrust!
Can't get out of this!
Lightning!
Eat dirt!
Lightning condensed!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Get out of the way!
Explosive Ring!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Take this!
Succeeded!
You're finished!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
My turn! You're mine! Searing Gale!
You managed to pull through.
My face is starting to sting, and my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Shion? Oh. Gotta break through! Megasonic Thrust!
Now you see what I can do! Begin! Elusive Deity!
Now we're not my watch. You have to head to the front area on the
Totally! In an instant! Impact Frost!
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple harkening back 8 generations.
Maybe you can just write all this down?
I won't forgive you.
Burn in hell!
Elusive Deity!
Holy land! Here, holy between heaven and earth. Wailing banshee of lightning!
Eternal devastation!
That's my cue. I'm ready. Astral energy!
Say no more!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Megasonic Thrust!
Far enough!
Here I come!
Begin! Shattering pieces! Attack time!
I never miss.
Eternal devastation!
I'll grind you into dust!
Go for the weak point.
Explosive Ring!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara. Now,
Totally! In an instant! Impact Frost! We work well together.
now,
Finally, time waltz.
now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Far beyond the darkest sky. I call upon you.
Ready and raring!
Burn in hell!
Can't get out of
Here I
this!
come! I'm not done!
Demon
Here.
Crush!
Damn it! You're finished!
I never miss.
Shall not be
Denied!
forgotten.
Armor won't save you!
Shield.
Strike!
What would I do now? I understand.
In an instant! Impact Frost!
That was almost too easy. No enemy can stand against us.
If only every battle went so well.
This one's got your name on it!
A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Well then, let's keep moving.